what she did was so atrocious. I feel that was justified. I've seen all these, oh my gods, I feel it was justified. I mean, what she did was just as atrocious.
Jason, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you hear so many of us saying to you that we think you're wrong?
And did I tell you that I felt that? What I feel is wrong? It's what I feel.
I do have a question, and I'm trying to be fair, okay? Because every time he says what she did, there's a lot of reaction to that. So I'm wondering, do we over here know what I don't know what she did. Do we have any idea what she might have done?
I think what she did or didn't do is irrelevant, because I think that to reframe
I mean,
what we're talking about here, this particular situation with Eva is just a continuation of a pattern. And I really think that that's more productive for us than to frame this in terms of Jason and Eva are having a spat and it's escalated and it's endangering her employment, yada yada. I mean, insert any number of people into Eva's position. I mean, there is this long-standing pattern with Jason where you seem to take, my opinion, pleasure in hurting your compatriots.
I want to ask you, do you feel this conflict is going to continue? You know, I believe that he's probably had something happen, and that shouldn't happen. And I want to know, I mean, do you think that that's going to happen again?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I wouldn't think so. What the issue that me and Dorsey had was minute. I mean, in comparison to this. Not to discount it, but it was very minute, and it wasn't like something crazy. This was bad. On my part and her part. It was.
Dorothy.
Take it from me, it was not minute. What you did to me was not minute. How dare you, after what I have been through and what you have put me through. I would like to add that this is the third time since November that I have been to this point with you. And I will change, and it will not happen, and I call that crap. I have no faith that anything will be any different with you. None. Talk is cheap. I've said this in meetings with you before. You never do what you say you're going to do. So do not play us for idiots and act like you're going to come here and placate us with your words anymore. We know who you are and what you do. And it was not minute. Getting a lawyer was not minute. Having shingles was not minute. Getting threats on my life was not minute. Doxing me was not minute. And how dare you discredit me and every other person in this movement by saying that?
Alex?
Well, number one, I've never doxed you in my life. I've never gave you shingles, and I never made a threat on your life. So whatever issues you have with that aren't with me.
I've got the docs, and I've got your name, and I've got it. So you're lying again.
I was doxed by you too.
There's nothing left, because you're doing the same thing you've always done. You're lying to get whatever you want, and I say anything less than a permanent ban of you from this movement will not be tolerated.
It's a public plaza. We're not camping. How you gonna do it?
There's the attitude,
So does that mean you get to rub shot for the rest of your life on everybody? That the fact that you cannot see any wrong in this speaks tones. And I know we've dealt with every kind of person under the sun. And contrary to what you said about me, I've been working with people of every kind of socioeconomic background since I was 20. You do not know me. The lies that you have told about me are many. Do not stand there and lie and tell me you've never doxed me. I can produce documents. My attorney has the documents. You're not real smart when it comes to covering your own tracks.
I'll stand here and tell you what I did.
So don't lie. And don't make this about Eva. There are 4 or 5 women here that know who you are and what you've done. This is not about right and wrong. This is about not having another woman suffer at your hands again. So if you want to be truthful, tell the truth, but I'm not going to stand down here and listen to you lie again and again and again. It was not me that this committee had a problem getting in touch with and coming forward. It was you, and you're the one that opened this whole can of worms up in the first place. So man up and talk about things that are real. I don't want to hear any more crap. Now tell the, you know, if you can't see that what you've done has been harmful, then you've got bigger problems than I think you've got. You must not have a conscience.
If I had done those things to you,
Oh,
I'd be
God.
I just want to say one thing real quick. The idea that the offender can tell the victim how hurt the victim should be,
Thank you.
that also is pretty fucking repulsive.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that's like Andrew saying, you know, I didn't hurt you that bad. You walked away. Is that acceptable? I didn't do anything wrong. You walked away.
No, to me, the issues that me and her had were very minute compared to Eva.
I have no issue with you. I want to be real clear. You started this because of whatever reason. You fabricated lies. You put them on the internet. You put them. Don't act like it's me and you. I haven't spoken to you, emailed you, or heard from you since the end of November, except for one time. One time.
She could say she'd heard about it heard from you through restorative justice, except that didn't happen either.
No, restorative justice contacted me. We emailed back and forth. I had limited internet access. I have no phone, so that was hard to do. But I did get in touch with their person at what's their name at the place? Sarah. And she's called me. I've called her twice. We've spoken. She gave me a list of times. I told her the times I was available, and she said we'll get back in touch. And that was the last we heard.
For the record, Jason, while we were in the middle of that process and we were trying to get email responses from you, we could see you posting on Facebook regularly.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is not an attempt at being vindictive, that's only stating facts.